very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I once again, on behalf of management, dean and faculty, I cordially welcome you all to the Decennial celebrations of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad campus. As this day marks a landmark in the history of AIMSR, we have Her Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Telangana and Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan, as the chief guest of today's function. A few instructions. I kindly request the parents to occupy your seats. I request you to switch off your mobile phones and respect sanctity of the event. An official photographer would be available to take the photographs during the ceremony, and so we request the invitees not to crowd into the aisle or close to the dais to take the photos. I entreat you to sit back and savor the moment. A few instructions to the students. Students to walk up to the dais and enter from there and exit and return to their seats. Not to fraternize with family and friends till the procession retreats and the convocation photo is taken. All students to remain standing till the processional music stops. All students to occupy only the marked seats. Success is not a destination, it is a journey. With a clear mission, vision and passion to reach the destination that we have seeded 10 years back. We now begin the ceremonial procession and request everyone to kindly rise and welcome the procession of dignitaries, faculty and graduates and remain standing till the procession takes their seats. Chancellor of Apollo University and the Dean of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad campus, Dr. A. Rekha, followed by the heads of various departments, professors. Success is not a destination, it is a journey. A journey with a clear mission, vision, and passion to reach the destination that we have seeded 10 years back. It was a journey of tenacity, perseverance, a very special event to commemorate the journey of 10 glorious years of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad campus. The Decennial, welcome to the Decennial celebrations. Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research was established in the year 2012. Since its inception, this institution has distinguished itself in imparting the finest education to the budding doctors. It is befitting that our General Hospital deserved acknowledgement of efforts of all its members. AIMSR has 2 health centers, an urban health center and a rural health center at Moinabad village, 30 kilometers from Hyderabad. Interns, under the supervision of faculty, assist the adopted primary health center on immunization day. Regular camp conducted in these areas. Community postgraduates every year in the departments of medicine, surgery, OB-GYN, pediatrics, ENT, orthopedics, dermatology, anesthesiology, ophthalmology, radiology, community medicine, and microbiology. Our hospital delivers pediatric cardiology services apart from the routine services and offers reasonable cost in critical care services. We'll Governor by the guest of honor, Dr. T. Ravi, University, Apollo Institute of Medical Science and Research. I request the dignitaries and audience to remain standing for the national anthem. जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष मागे काहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे। You may please take your seat. Thank you. Prayer is thinking and thanking. May we all pay obeisance as Dr. Krishnaveni Desai, Professor, Department of Biochemistry, lead us with the invocation.
तमुपास्महे या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रदण्डमण्डितकरा पद्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा पूति भगवती निःशेष जाड्यापः।
Ma'am, light and brightness has always been equated with positivity, motivation, and is seen as the Dr. B. Ram Reddy, Dr. Srimati Tamilisai Soundara Residency, Dr. Srimati Tamilisai Soundara facilitate the process. Thank you, Sun White, Ms. Aparna Reddy, Chief of Welcome Address.
Good evening, Honorable Dr. Srimati, Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puthul, to the support extended to us over the years. Dear students and alumni, the portals of this institute continue to witness the nurturing, shaping, and evolving outstanding doctors like you. You have all been awesome, and it's been an amazing journey with you. With great achievements and accolades, we have no doubt you would be excellent physicians, academicians, researchers, policymakers, success. A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request the Joint Managing Director of Apollo Hospitals Group, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, to address the gathering.
Good evening and namaste. To the chief guest of this evening, Dr. Tamilisai Soundarajan, an outstanding doctor, a governor, and Lieutenant Governor, that, and most important, you, as you celebrate an organization that has been born and is now the Apollo. And so not only as you graduate, you take a part of Apollo with you, but in true effect, you are Apollo. And therefore, I'm very, very happy to be amongst you today. I'm not going to go into a very detailed talk, very important scenario that she's going to go there for, so I'm going to be extremely brief. I just want to congratulate all of you, the college. Dr. Reddy said, I'm for doctors. We need to double our doctors thing. If you're doing just another medical college, go ahead and do it, but don't call it Apollo Medical College. If you're ready to transform education, if you're ready to bring out the best of students, if you are committed to research, if you will, and this is just the beginning. So I commend you, CRP, DBT, ICMR, which is a validation of the powerful clinical work that you are doing, for the work you are doing to the underprivileged, for your outstanding work in pediatric heart surgery, positions that they're in, the PG seats that have been sanctioned, 500 papers published, and more that you have done. The presentations you have made in national and international forum, the grants you have received, the conferences you have organized, the 9 national honors you have created, the 15 FTPs, and many more. All these are reports that your dean, your current dean and your past dean, both as well as your faculty, take the credit for. I'm only here to say that I'm very happy and to share with you just 2 stories in the 2 minutes I have left. My first story is the story of a young man who was having an outstanding practice in the USA, who came back to India because his father told him, whatever great things you do in the US, if you come back and did it in India, how wonderful would that be? And he took his research innovation, his commitment to patients, his knowledge of advanced healthcare, and 10 years after he returned, actually 13 years after he returned, and 39 years after the establishment of Apollo, as we go into our 40th year, he remains as passionate, as committed to every single patient. Because healthcare is not about the 10,000 beds, the 5,000 pharmacies, the 500 clinics, the diagnostic, the 30 million patients we touch on Apollo 24/7. Healthcare is, and the wonderful students and every single day with high technology, with good outcomes, and with the human touch. So I'm leaving you with the one final magic mantra. The Vice President of India asked me, how is it that you people keep on doing everything you're doing? What did your father feed? However intelligent and skilled you are, however knowledgeable you are, whatever degrees you've got, let the path from your head to your hands flow through your heart. So please take this mantra with you everywhere that you go. You may become the greatest surgeons, you may become genetic scientists, you may create a new drug, one of you may become a Nobel Prize winner. Please take Chairman's mantra with you. I have one, the premier institute of advanced research and future technology in science. I personally met Professor Yamaguchi, who is the Nobel Prize winner and the inventor of the differentiation of the stem cell. I saw in his lab how a pluripotent stem cell was transformed into a cardiac cell and was pumping like a heart muscle. And when he gave his lecture, for me, was my parents. And so to our parents sitting here, let me tell you that we will not only uphold the highest standards of medicine and of medical care, but we cherish the values of India, of humanity, of respect to our parents and to elders. And in the pursuit of science and improvement of medicine, we will always hold on to our human values. So with these 2 messages coming from these 2 wonderful people, everybody who's here for the great work that you have achieved in the 10 years, and say that this is, like Neil Armstrong said, one small step for man, but a giant leap for mankind. This 10 years is one small step for all of us and a giant leap in medical education that I see all of you transforming. So thank you all very, very much. Once again, Madam Governor.
Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad.
For Polo Medical College, it is my proud privilege to introduce our chief guest, the Honorable Governor, Dr. Tamil Isai Soundarajan. She graduated from Ethraj College for Women from Dr. MGR Medical University. She did her training in sonology and FET therapy in Canada. Dr. Tamil Isai Soundarajan is a prolific writer and an avid reader of a wide variety of books. She has authored several books and published numerous articles and literary essays. The Honorable Governor proved her mettle as a forceful orator and a powerful debater. In National Rising Star of the Year Award by the Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force of the United States. Our Honorable Governor has been known for her strong advocacy and
Tamilisai Soundarajan to Narendra Modi ji's clarion call. 25. Honorable President Srimati Draupadi Murmu launched Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. It is a center to launch e-rupee, a digital payment solution for cashless and contactless payment of services and goods. I now request our chief guest, the Honorable Mitra Food Basket, to the beneficiaries. I invite Dr. Venkat Jumidi, District Medical Health Officer, Hyderabad. I now request Dr. Tamilisai Soundarajan to address the gathering.
A special good evening to each and everyone here. Madam Sangeeta Reddy, Joint Managing Director, Apollo Hospitals. Dr. T. Raviraju, Pro-Chancellor, the Apollo University and former VC, Dr. NTR University of Health Sciences. Dr. Hari Prasad, President, Apollo Hospital. Mr. Sivaramakrishnan, CEO, Apollo Knowledge. Dr. Rekha, Dean, Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad. Dr. Shiva, doctors today, and all the HODs, the faculty, and above all, the parents. He has been a role model for young doctors from Chennai. And our Honorable Prime Minister always says, nation, give health care. Even to the post words he says, no medical care, as if they are getting in any corner of the country, in the world. And I always say, as he is only father of Sangeeta Reddy, he is father of modern corporate health medicine in India. So that's all the sense. I used to say he is not only Pratap Reddy, he is ready to invest, he is ready to innovate, and Apollo Hospital has been the pioneers in so many departments. Whether it is proton, whether it is CT scan in the earlier days. So they have been the pioneers. And Madam Sangeeta Reddy told, the spark should rise about the heart, that is human heart. And when I was reading about him, in 1979, why he decided to go for a corporate hospital? Because he lost a patient when he was only 31 years old, young patient, for want of best care. When he was referring $1,000, so a poor person, a talented young man, lost his life for want of money, for want of good care. So that motivated him. So that's a person with a kind heart today, and I am very much astonished to know that more than 20 crore people of this country, either way, whether it is pharmacy, whether it is investigations or through treatment, has been benefited by the Apollo group of institutions. Hats off to this institution. And I should say, because I am from Chennai, I am from Tamil Nadu, Apollo Hospital, we have admired the faculties, the expertise, and the exemplary work done in Apollo hospitals. As a doctor now, and as a young doctor, college, we admired him. When I passed my post-graduation, one of the dream was, as she was telling, if you want to tell that you are to do good research work, and apart from that, you should be kind-hearted, good doctors. And I want to congratulate the parents because of their sacrifices, you are all sitting here, which was denied for most of the students. So and when I was to manage this youngest state, newborn state, then I told, I am a gynecologist. I am good in handling newborn babies. So definitely, I will have, as Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, the same critics came forward and told, so okay, she managed one state, but how can she manage another state? I again rebutted in my own medical language. I am a gynecologist. If a single baby is born also, I can manage. If twin babies are born also, I can manage. So whatever may be the confidence I gained only from my medical profession, because we face so much of challenges. That too, I had an experience of getting my graduation education experience from a city medical college and completing it in a peripheral medical college, that is Tanjavur Medical College, because I was married when I was doing my first year MBBS itself. And I should say you, I didn't give any arrears. In first attempt, it's after marriage also, my first semester exam was just 10 days after my exams. My anatomy exam, physiology exam, I took 10 days after my marriage, and I should say I should thank my husband for supporting me. So I got through all the exams in my first attempt itself. So why I am telling that nothing can hinder you, nothing can halt you if you have the conviction, so that you have to achieve in your profession. And why I laud Dr. Pratap Reddy? Because this is a developing country. Now, because of the efforts of our Honorable Prime Minister, we are going to get a medical college for each district, and so many health-oriented schemes he has introduced. Whether it is Ayushman Bharat, 50 crore people has been benefited by that 5 lakh insurance scheme. And health centers and Jan Aushad shops, more than 8,000 shops has been installed in various parts of this country for generic medicines, and he has done so much for the medical field. But when we were the students, and when Dr. Pratap Reddy initiated the vision of corporate hospitals, which was not thought of in this country, because we have to educate the people. He had the courage. He took the risk of investing in a corporate hospital, because it is very difficult to educate the people. I have to say, when I was practicing sonology at Tanjavur Medical College, once a patient came, and I told the patient, for studying the prostate, you have to come with full bladder tomorrow. You have to come with full urine. So that, because in a colloquial language, I could say like that only. The next day the patient came. I asked him, you have come with full urine? Yes, he told, I have come with full urine. Okay, come and lie down. No, I have come with full urine. First I will give you the urine. So he gave one Horlicks bottle, second Horlicks bottle, third Horlicks bottle, filled full of urine. So he told, I have come with full urine. So why I am telling, the patient's knowledge is like that. So when we were students, when we find a patient with anemia, we used to give iron tablets to the patient. When we go for our lunch in the backyards, we used to see the iron tablets thrown in the ground. used to pick it up and we used to ask the patient, why you threw the iron tablets? You are anemic. They used to tell, no, the tablet is dark in color, black in color. So if I take, my baby also will be black in color, so we won't take. So this is the mindset of the people during those days in 1970s, 1980s, because during those period only I was doing my house surgency. So during that period, having a vision of creating a very big hospital, a corporate hospital, taking a risk of it, now the whole country, not only the whole country, the world lauds him because he has come out with a medical college in Hyderabad, as well as he didn't forget his own place, that is Chittoor. He has constructed a medical college there also, and I very much surprised they have a medical college in UK also. So this is, you are all very fortunate to have your graduation in this institution. And apart from that, I am very thankful to Madam Sangeeta Reddy at the Institution of Apollo for adopting 1,000 TB patients, because towards the mission of our Honorable Prime Minister, TB adopted one patient. And I appeal the students, you also should adopt the TB patients, because as doctors we know, apart from the medicines, nutrition plays a very big role in the treatment of tuberculosis. And I should say, because I always support institutions like this, because I always appeal them for research activities, because I am very proud. I also congratulate the institution of Apollo institutions, because they took forward the mission of vaccination with much good intensity, great intensity than any other institutions. Why I am telling this? Because initially, where it was very much difficult to give the message of vaccination to the people. Because as an administration, I found it difficult when we went and propagated about the vaccination. One of them told, if I take the vaccination, I will become a frog. One of them told, if I take the vaccination, I cannot drink. One of them told, if I take the vaccination, I will become impotent. So these are all the myths, the false propaganda by some of the people, mischievous people on vaccination. But in spite of that, we have crossed more than 230 crores of doses because of the service of institutions like Apollo hospitals and other hospitals. And I should say, initially, when patients came for vaccination to Apollo hospitals, they were provided with juices, biscuits. Then one of the patients came and told, not only I got the vaccination from Apollo, I got a good biscuit packet and I got a good juice packet, so that we are motivated to go to Apollo hospitals for vaccination. So this, but another thing I wanted to tell, because why? We are all very much proud in this situation. We have come across a pandemic situation, which is the unique situation in our lifetime. I should say I am very proud that I have taken the indigenous vaccination as medical students. We were all dreaming to have the vaccination produced in our country. We were looking forward for the vaccination to be imported. I should say the rotavirus vaccine, which was available to the rest of the world, in the rest of the world in 1999, we got only in the year of 2015. And I should say the tetanus vaccine to come to India, it took 54 years. The polio vaccine, which was introduced in the year of 1955 in other developed countries, we could get only in the year of 1978. And we could become a polio-free country only in 2014. Hepatitis B virus, which was introduced in the rest of the world in the year of 1982, we could get only in the year of 2002. Why I am telling, such a long gap of years we had before getting the vaccines which was introduced in the rest of the world. But within the onset of the pandemic, within 11 months, this developing country, Bharat, can produce the vaccine, and it could provide the vaccine to its countrymen and also to export it more than 150 countries. So I can get the pride, I can laud the pride, and I can appreciate the vaccine, appreciate the scientists, and I laud the efforts of all the scientists. And we are very proud because we are one among the owners of the pride, because Bharat Biotech belongs to Telangana, that is Hyderabad, and I personally visited, and our Honorable Prime Minister also visited to motivate the scientists. So that is the pride now we are having and we are facing, and I am really very happy that you are all Kadires. What do you want to be? First, they get up and say, I want to become a doctor. So that is the dream of lakhs and crores of students, but you have the opportunity because of your teachers and because of your parents and because of you also. The one message I want to tell, nobody can ignore you except you. Nobody can depress you except you. So you have to have the self-confidence. And I should narrate one of the incidents. When I was the first year student in Madras Medical College, we had this ragging was more prevalent at that time. So we used to get caught in the ragging by the senior students. So when I used to cross from in Madras Medical College, the anatomy block will be little far away from the biochemistry block. So when we come from the anatomy block to biochemistry block, they used to catch hold of us and ask us to do some dance or sing a song like that and all. They used to mock us like anything. And I used to tell, because my father was a Congress leader, they used to tell us, you put a black sari and red blouse because that is the DMK color. They used to mock us like that. And they used to tell, you are a Tamil scholar, so you do tell Tirukural and pick the grass and all. They used to mock us like that. Then I used to tell, no, I won't do. Unless one person tell that, I won't do. Every time when they order me, I used to tell. Then after 1 month, to get the friendship, we used to go to the canteen and exchange cup of tea. And they asked me, every time when you ask us to do something, when we ask you to do something, you denied it. And you boldly said, unless one person ordered, I won't do. Who is that person? I told, that is me. So unless myself think that I should do that, nobody can force me. Like that, unless I think I am depressed, unless I think I cannot do, nobody can discourage me. So everything, courage or encourage or conviction, it is from me. So you have to have the self-confidence and move forward. I always say even the nail, which is not having a blood supply or a nerve supply, grows 0.5 millimeter a day. So if even a nail is growing 0.5 millimeter a day, the human beings that who have had a very good education, we should move forward. You should learn great things. You should learn the recent advancements. You should involve yourself in research activities. And apart from, you should be well aware of the modern techniques. That is my appeal. Now, the artificial intelligence. Madam knows because she is an expert in the IT-based medical health. And you have to learn about the artificial intelligence. I was astonished to know about the contribution of artificial intelligence in the medicine, in the diagnosis, in the treatment. So you have to well versed with the technology also. So let us move forward. Let us be happy. Let us be proud. From today, we are doctors and we have to exemplify in our activities. We cannot be an ordinary person. Everyone asks me, you have become a governor in this age. Are you an extraordinary person? I used to tell I am not an extraordinary person. I am a very ordinary person. I also like saris, jimikis, flowers like an ordinary woman. But I do things in an extraordinary way so that the world is not for ordinary people. The world is for an extraordinary people. So only the Apollo institutions, now we can see the Honorable Pratap Reddy Garu, who was an extraordinary person, who had a vision for corporate health system, and now it is more successful. And I should say more cardiac surgeries and more transplants. They were the pioneers. So you have to be very proud that you got your graduation from such an institution. So be proud, be happy, and don't compromise your happiness for anything. At the same time, be the achievers, because the medical profession is a noble profession. Thank you so much.
I wish to offer gratitude to Your Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Telangana and Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan, on behalf of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research for the generosity of her insight and encouragement. May I now request the Joint Managing Director of Apollo Hospitals, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, to honor our chief guest. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Principal of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad, Dr. G. Surendra Reddy, sir, to deliver the vote of thanks.
I feel honored and privileged to propose vote of thanks on the concluding function of our decennial celebrations. Our heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Srimati Tamilisai Soundararajan, Honorable Governor of Telangana and Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, for gracing the occasion. Madam, your message to the medical fraternity and our students will be cherished for a long way to come. I thank our beloved chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, for giving us a vision, and we promise, sir, we will fulfill your mission. Our sincere thanks to Dr. T. Raviraju, Pro-Chancellor, Apollo University, in guiding our institute since its inception. I thank Joint Managing Director at Apollo Hospitals, Madam Sangeeta Reddy, for her continuous support and encouragement in all the programs that we have planned. I thank our Dean Madam, who has made a meticulous arrangements for the success of this function. I thank all the principals of the different medical colleges of Telangana State who have encouraged their students to participate in this fest. Thanks to Madam Preeta Reddy, CEO Sivaram Krishnan, Dr. Karnakar Reddy, Vice Chancellor.
Thank you, sir. I request the dignitaries and audience to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. Dear students and faculty and parents, our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy sir, has a message for you. It will be now telecasted. Thank you.
Namaste, my greetings to all. First, it's a very wonderful thing that our Honorable Governor of Telangana, Sri Dr. Tamisai Selvarajan, has accepted to be the chief guest for the day. That itself speaks for the importance of today's function. I'm also happy that we have with us Sangeeta Reddy and more importantly, Professor Ravi Raju, our Pro-Chancellor, and the person who started the whole medical college program for us, Dilip Matai. You know, I still recollect Dilip Matai when I first joined. I asked him to give a vision statement saying, what and how will you make this medical college as truly representative of what Apollo brand is. This is where I think I'm happy that Dilip Matai is now here. He has brought in a significant impact on all of the students and all the programs. And we have, of course, a brilliant successor to him. And she is someone, Arcot Rekha, is somebody whom everybody is now looking forward saying, wow, we have another person who is equally dynamic and more progressive. All of these, I think, are very important because you all have, as medical students and as medical doctors, you are going back and then saying, you are not going to say you are only a doctor. You are going to say you are an Apollo doctor. What is Apollo? Apollo started 3-4 decades ago to bring world-class healthcare for all our people. So in that sphere, I think we have done everything that's possible. As a cardiologist and the best institution, important not only for the nation saying, I am a doctor, but I am an Apollo doctor. If I am an Apollo doctor, this is what is expected of me. And I'm sure that as a doctor, she has seen the transformation in healthcare that has taken place in the last 4 decades and brought up our suggestion to make India as a global healthcare destination. I have now come out another program called Heal in India. So I think you have a great opportunity not only to give good healthcare for the people of the nation, the people from are already 150 nations are coming to India. So I think you will be a global healthcare player. So you should feel proud. I'm happy now today there is, that I will significantly contribute to the welfare, health of people from the country and in the world. And what is healthcare? For a family, it's health and happiness. For a nation, it's health, happiness, and prosperity. So I think you all must have that stamp of saying, I am Apollo doctor. Please remember this one fact and see what and how you can do. As I said, I come from a small healthcare. 70,000 people are being looked after, which no other person can contribute to the wellness, health and happiness and wealth of the nation. God bless all of you. Giving his very best, and I wish Rekha, who is now taken over, to build this spirit in you, saying, I will be not just a doctor, I'll be an outstanding person making this huge contribution into better health and better happiness of people. God bless. Namaste, my greetings to all. First, it's a very wonderful thing that our Honorable
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Dr. Kumar Guru Mishra,
and I, Dr. Saujanya, welcome you all to the next series of events for today's evening. It is rightly quoted by Alan Cohen, appreciation is the highest form of prayer, for it acknowledges the presence of good wherever you shine the light of your thankful thoughts.
At Apollo Institute of Medical Science, the dedicated service and commitment to this organization. It is they who demonstrate our vision of working for a better future. The success of this institution and professional integrity is the differentiating factor.
As academicians, you have committed yourselves to the pursuit of knowledge and excellence. As administrative or service staff,
On the dais, and please do the felicitation of the honorees who are here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please applaud our honorees.
we request the faculty and the other employees.
Dr. Malini Datta, Department of Physiology. Dr. Neeta Kundur, Department of Biochemistry. Ms. K. Aparna Reddy from Administration. Mr. M. Vikram Reddy, Department of Pathology. Mr. T. Haridhar Reddy, Administration, Department of Pathology. Mr. T. Haridhar Reddy, Administration. Mr. Somnath Kohli from the front office. Ms. L. Sarada from Nursing. Ms. K. Krantari Shri from Human Resource. Ms. K. Kranti Shri, Human Resource. Ms. K. Sweta from Nursing. Ms. Puspanjali Belluri from Nursing.
Ms. Radha Bhai from Nursing. Ms. Swapna Reddy Raghuram from Administration. Ms. Ranjamol VR from Nursing. Ms. K. Parvati from Nursing. Ms. Radha from Nursing. Mr. Naresh from Front Office. Dr. Saju Binu Sherian from Department of Anatomy. Dr. Vinod Kumar from Department of ENT. From Department of Anatomy. Mr. Syed Zakir from Front Office. Mr. Raghunandan Reddy from Library. Mr. Ravi Kumar from Department of Microbiology. Dr. Darababu Pachwa from Department of Pharmacology. Dr. Surinder Reddy from Department of Forensic Medicine. Dr. Manit Das Ripati from Department of Microbiology. Mr. Nageshwara Prasad from Department of Forensic Medicine. Dr. Sanjay Reddy from Department of Ophthalmology. Ms. Ambati Prashanti from Nursing. and Dr. Nisha Bhatia from Department of Obstetric and Gynecology. On behalf of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad, we wish to extend hearty congratulations to all of you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dean ma'am, for accepting our invitation for doing the honors. Ma'am.
We accept our token of respect and gratitude on behalf of our chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy. I request our Dean ma'am, Dr. A. Rekha, to kindly do the honors.
Yeah, present the memento. 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 Pratap C. Reddy.
We may now request Professor Dr. Manik Das sir from the Department of Microbiology to do the honors to Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, Joint Managing Director, Apollo Hospital Groups, with a memento.
Students, I must tell all of you, over the last 2-3 days, we've been enjoying hearing your voices on the playground, in the music sessions. So it was good to hear you today as well. All the best. Have a good time. Have an amazing year and an outstanding life. Very happy to see all of you. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion with your presence. We had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely encourage us in the future events. Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, we now arrive at the much-awaited segment of the evening. We welcome you all again to the graduation ceremony of the 2016 batch of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad. However, before proceeding, we'd like to intimate you with the instructions for today's event and will request you to abide by the same. Kindly switch your phones to silent mode to avoid interruption. Parents are requested not to crowd the aisle for photographs. Please restrict your movement during the ceremony. We request everyone not to approach the students for selfies or any photographs during the course of the event. We shall have ample amount of time in the end for the same.
During the awarding of degrees, as the names are being read out, we request each of the students to kindly come onto the dais to receive the certificates from the dignitaries. The graduates are directed to line up near the dais in an orderly fashion. The graduates are requested to enter from the right of the dais and exit from the left and return to their seats. I repeat, students are to enter from the right of the dais and exit from the left. Dear parents, kindly refrain from standing up or reaching out to your wards when they come back with their degrees from the dais.
Be seated and savor the moments. The photographs will be captured for posterity by our official photographer and will be shared with you later. Thank you for your kind cooperation. We are also proud to say here that today in the functions under the Decennial celebrations in the sports and cultural event, Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research won the shield. Please give a big round of applause for them. To take the evening further, we request our head of the departments to kindly take their positions on the dais. Please, sirs and ma'ams. Anatomy, Dr. B. Ram Reddy, Professor and Head, Department of Physiology. Dr. C. Rekha, Professor and Head, Department of Pathology. Dr. S. Manik Das, Professor and Head, Department of Microbiology. Dr. W. Sandhya Manohar, Professor and Head, Department of Forensic Medicine, Dr. Snigdha Patnaik, Professor and Head, Department of Community Medicine, Dr. T. Sanjay Reddy, Professor and Head, Department of Ophthalmology,
Dr. Prahalad, Professor and Head, Department of General Medicine, Orthopedics, Dr. R. Sachidanand, Department of Psychiatry, Dr.
of today, our guest of honor, Dr. T. Ravi Raju, Pro-Chancellor, the Apollo University, our Honorable Dean, Dr. A. Rekha, this evening further. Thank you all. Request you all to be please seated.
Talent and skills are the crops that are nurtured, groomed, and given all possible opportunities to grow and bloom. Graduation Day is the celebration of the harvest of this crop. This is a much awaited event in every student
and a day of celebration. It gives a sense of achievement, a sense of responsibility towards fulfilling further commitments, eagerness to march forward and make a mark. There's a lot more to come, goals, challenges, and opportunities. Anything is possible when you just believe.
Leadership is not about a title or a designation. It's about the impact, influence, and inspiration. We take immense pleasure in requesting our revered Dean, Dr. A. Rekha, the sculptor of determination and self-confidence, who incessantly chisels only on the excellence of the individuals, to kindly address the graduates.
Respected Dr. Ravi Raju, Pro-Chancellor of Apollo Knowledge, respected dignitaries, pleasure to have you with us in this, our desk of seeing its alumni in prestigious postgraduate programs. The education imparted here goes beyond the statutory requirements, and the clinical experience ensures that they can handle the rigors of competitive exams. Medical students work with researchers and several other recipients of the ICMR short-term studentships. The last 10 years have seen fruitful collaborations. It's not surprising, therefore, that we have evolved into a sought-for destination in higher education. Today, the 50 postgraduate seats are NMC approved, and we reach out to the underprivileged by offering quality healthcare. I am sure that you graduates are aware of the immense responsibility that you carry, for you represent the future of healthcare. And to the graduates of today, I say, we have been with you for the last 5.5 years, hand-holding your transition from a gawky teenager to a confident professional. We have great expectations of you. A place where every human has asked you to be the consummate Indian medical responsiveness, so that you may function appropriately and effectively as the first contact of the community while being globally relevant. In a world full of negativity, be that beacon of hope and positive energy. Work tirelessly in pursuit of all that is right, and your efforts will make a difference in the lives of the people that you encounter. This is the best tribute that you can offer your alma mater. Best wishes to you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Our esteemed guest of honor for the evening, Dr. T. Ravi Raju, Pro-Chancellor, the Apollo University, a man of vision, a role model, a fountainhead of ideas, an idol of knowledge and experience, and inspiration to all of us. May we please request you, sir, to address the graduates.
Good evening, all of you.
You take yours.
It's indeed my Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences, Dr. A. Rekha, Dr. Surendra Reddy, all the other distinguished faculty of the medical college sitting on the dais of Apollo Knowledge, Mr. Sivaram Krishnan, all the other distinguished personalities sitting in the audience, all the students who are graduating today. Lastly, but not the less important people, that is the proud parents of University, Chittoor. I think I am one among you, and I feel extremely happy and delighted and also privileged to welcome you for today's meeting, the graduation day, the 10th or the decennial graduation day of Apollo Medical College. Graduation day is a very momentous occasion. It's a very momentous occasion not only because it's a great moment of joy, but at the same time, it is, in the life of a student, it's some kind of a fulfillment and a future challenge. It's a promising journey for you, and it is a satisfying thing for the entire society around you. 590 medical colleges in our country as on today. Maybe in a few months it will be 600 for all these medical colleges every year. And half of these medical colleges are run by governments of various states. A few are run by the government of India, and the remaining are all run by the private sector. So half the students a few years ago, that is students coming out of these colleges. So that's a phenomenal increase. And if I also look back in 2012 and 2011, when I retired as a Director of Medical Education for the combined state of Andhra Pradesh, I was helping in starting this medical college. You have heard Dr. Mrs. Tamilisai Soundararajan talking today, very high of our chairman and Chancellor of Apollo University, Dr. Pratap Reddy. So we met him and we starting. So he readily agreed to start a medical college in Hyderabad at that time, and that is how the whole thing has started. I still remember Aparna coming to my room and started working, and now I am so happy to see Aparna is single-handedly managing this medical college, and during the last 10 years, this medical college has come up so well that I have no doubt in saying that I am very confident in saying that as well as Telangana. So there is no difference between this medical college and any government college. The family of the chairman that has resulted in this wonderful achievement. And I am getting graduation, going through the graduation ceremony today and getting your degrees. And Apollo University, Chittoor, and the chairman, as I told you, a relentless worker, a great visionary. Now he thinks that he can have the university and make Chittoor an educational hub where he can train a large number of beginning of that medical college. And no government district hospital has been converted into a private medical college. That is because the government has got so much confidence in the government. Chairman has brought up a wonderful knowledge. Education, especially in the medical field, has been there from times immemorial. Time and again, which is completely lost. Pharma companies. Now you have seen recently the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 pandemic has shown how the doctors are so important in the society, how they can save the lives of so many millions of people, And also at the same time, we have shown that a vaccine can be invented in a very short period, save the lives of millions of people. If you remember the Spanish flu, which has killed more than 600 millions of people previously, the deaths due to COVID-19 are minuscule if you compare to that. So like that, all these technological advances are coming up, but at the same time, if you lose the human touch, you will not be in communication with the society and you will lose the importance. We don't expect the people to call you as a god nowadays, but still you expect them to give a lot of respect to you. That is very important. So having said these things, I will tell you a few things in my mind because I have been in this field for last 40 years or so. My advice to all the young students is, you remember that also our governor was mentioning one or two things in this. You have to dream very high. If you have good dreams, then you will be able to achieve them in your future time. You are graduating from this wonderful medical college. You have great knowledge imparted to you by your wonderful teachers. But at the same time, unless you dream high, you will not be able to do anything. For example, there were no facilities for dialysis in Andhra Pradesh before 2010. If you want dialysis, you have to go to Hyderabad from Adilabad also. Now at that time, because of our dream, we could bring dialysis facility to the doorstep. We started dialysis with the help of Andhra Pradesh government across the country from Adilabad to Chittoor. So now you see it has grown into such a wonderful state where every patient of chronic kidney disease can have dialysis. No one dies without dialysis in our country. That is how Dr. Pratap Reddy has dreamt in his earlier days. And our governor was also mentioning the death of one individual due to lack of availability of cardiac surgery in Tamil Nadu. That has made him come back from America to India, from Boston back to Chennai, and start a corporate hospital which has grown into a magnificent group of hospitals in the entire country, giving not only health but also education to all kinds of people. Chairman says that if you can bring up 6 lakhs of paramedical personnel, you train them over the next few years, they will spread across the world, and half the population of the world on this planet will be getting some kind of a treatment by the paramedical people trained in our country. So that is the great vision. So that is the heritage you have. So remember this heritage and you people come up well in life. This is a red letter day for you. And once in your red letter day, you remember that service is the most important thing. Are you applauding or are you asking me to cut down my speech? 1 minute. So I have a confusion. But anyway, and the last part of my speech is, service is the most important thing. Once you are graduating, that means you have done wonderful work, you have worked very hard and you are getting awards. One girl you have seen, she got a Pratap Reddy medal also. So like that you are getting all these awards and rewards because of your hard work. But at the same time you remember that unless you serve the community, you will not be recognized at all. That is what our chairman has done, and that is the reason why he is recognized with Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. So in the end I will tell you Tagore's saying that I slept and dreamt and I thought all the life was joy. So in your dreams you think all the life is joy. But at the same time I awoke and found that life is nothing but service. But when I started serving, I realized service is joy. So you do your work, you do your hard work, earn your laurels, become good persons in society, you earn money, but at the same time you remember you serve people, then only you will be the best citizens in our country. So wish you all the very best in your future. endeavors. Now you become postgraduates doing your NEET examination, and next you become specialist doctors in this country. And I congratulate all of you for getting your degrees, and especially don't forget that all these rewards and awards you are getting not from the college, but because of the help given to you by your parents. So I congratulate all the parents of all these students who have helped their children to come up in life, and I wish you all the very best in your future. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Rekha, and also all the distinguished faculty of Medical College for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Sivaram Krishna.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Sir, can we please request you to stay back for a minute while we request our Dean ma'am to present them our token of appreciation and gratitude. Ma'am, please. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Now we move on to administering the Hippocratic Oath. The Hippocratic Oath is an oath of medical ethics and values taken by physicians for centuries. It requires a new physician to swear to uphold the highest ethical standards. These include the principle of medical confidentiality and null maleficence. It signifies the transition from a student to a medical professional. I request Dr. L. Sridhar, Professor and Head, Department of General Surgery, to kindly deliver the Hippocratic Oath. Graduates, you are instructed to please stand up and pledge yourselves as you repeat the oath along with Sir. Kindly mention your name in place of I while taking the oath. Sir, please.
Read this oath along with me. I, in the presence of family, friends, teachers and colleagues, in the spirit of Hippocrates, I pledge to keep this oath. First, I will do not do any harm. I will honor those who taught me the art and science of medicine. I will remember with gratitude and humility those whose illness or injury provided examples from which I learned. And in their honor, I will continue to pursue of knowledge. I will share my knowledge with future colleagues and all who are in want or need of it. I will practice medicine with conscience and humility, and I will act with enduring respect for the dignity of human life. Foremost in mind will be compassion, respect, and impartial care for my patients. I will hold sacred the trust of my patients, respect the secrets that they confide in me. I will not be swayed by greed, prejudice, or selfish ego in the practice of my art. Finally, I will do all in my power to help my patients to reach physical, mental, and spiritual health. And I will strive for this balance in my own life. May I have the courage and character to hold these principles sacred from this day forwards, as I place myself into the service of humankind. This oath I make solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
Thank you, sir. Graduates, please be seated. We request the first 10 graduates to kindly assemble towards the right of the dais. We can almost feel the palpable energy in this room as we eagerly await the most exciting segment today, the awarding of bachelor degrees.
The most awaited moment, yes. Now it is time we acknowledge the degrees of our brimming buddies. The fruit of hard work and discipline will finally be reaped. You will now be receiving your prize degree, a symbol of accomplishment. In addition to the bachelor's degrees, eminent awards will be conferred to the graduates in recognition of their achievements during MBBS. The certificates of merit, the certificates of honor, and the gold and silver medals.
Certificates of merit are awarded to students securing more than 75% in individual subjects. Certificates of honor are awarded to candidates who secured an aggregate of 75% and above in every professional annual examination of Dr. NTR University during MBBS. We would also like to acknowledge the highest achievers in academics from the graduating batch with gold and silver medals. The gold medals shall be given for the top position holders in individual subjects. The phase gold and silver medals are given to candidates based on the highest year-wise aggregate marks in every professional annual examination in MBBS.
To commence the awarding of bachelor degrees, may we request Dr. C. Rekha, Professor and Head, Department of Biochemistry, to call upon the first set of graduates. For this, we humbly invite our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. T. Raviraju, to award the degrees to the graduates.
Congratulations, batch 2016. Dr. Aligani Yashwant Gaud. Okay. Dr. Aleni Rishvita Roy. Dr. Ashwan Nizami.
We request you all to please applaud the graduates.
Dr. A. Preetham Reddy. Dr. Alekhya Kurra. Dr. A. Sai Chakradhar. Dr. Arpit Sharma. Dr. A. Anugna Reddy. Dr. B. Meghana Reddy. Dr. B. Naveen Kumar, also a recipient of Gold Medal in Obstetrics and Gynecology. Dr. B. Madhumita. Dr. B. Manogna.
We request all of you to please give them a big round of applause. Encourage them, please. Thank you.
Dr. B. Kavya, absent. Dr. Bhavana Kalyankar. Dr. Bhukya Sampath. Dr. Preeti Chikyala. Dr. C. Saivani. She is recipient of Gold Medal in Biochemistry, Pharmacology, Microbiology, Forensic Medicine, Ophthalmology, General Surgery, and Aggregate Gold Medal in First MBBS, Aggregate Gold Medal in Second MBBS. Dr. C. Satvika. Dr. C. Neha.
Thank you, ma'am. We please request our guest of honor to stay back to present the degrees. May we now request Dr. T. Sanjay Reddy, Professor and Head Department of Ophthalmology, to kindly announce the next set of graduates.
Dr. Chitta Akhil Vardhan Reddy. Dr. Chauhan Vaishnavi Singh. Dr. Dasari Ajay Kumar. Dr. Devargudi Sanjana. Dr. Divi Asriyasha Jagadishwari. She is also a recipient of gold medal in anatomy. Dr. Donavalli Giridhar. Dr. Dondapati Sophia. Dr. Dontul Vinay, sorry. Dr. G. Harikeshav Rao. Dr. G. Srija Reddy. Dr. Gandham Gayatri. Dr. G. Harichandana Yoshita Priya. Dr. G. Kranti Kumar. Dr. G. Nikita. Dr. G. Lakshmi Prasanna. Dr. G. Rohit Reddy. Dr. G. Sampath Vamshi. Dr. G. Divya. Dr. Indira Modipalli. Dr. J. Vinita Reddy. Dr. K.S.S. Sarwani is absent.
Thank you, sir. We express our heartfelt gratitude to our guest of honor and request him to please be seated. We now request Dr. S. Rani Reddy, Professor and Head Department of Obstetric and Gynecology, to read out the names of the next set of graduates. May we please request our Honorable Dean, Dr. A. Rekha, to present the degrees to the graduates.
Congratulations to all the graduates. Now I'd like to call upon Dr. Kalepu Srilekhya to receive her certificate. Katta Jaisai Gaud. Dr. Killi Bhavani. Dr. Koduru Manisha, who you have already seen receiving the Pratap C. Reddy Gold Medal. She has also an aggregate silver medal in the first MBBS, an aggregate silver medal in the final MBBS Part 1, aggregate gold medal in final MBBS Part 2, gold medal in pathology and general medicine. A big round of applause for her, please. Dr. Kovuru Sai Tejasvi Reddy. Dr. Komineni Maunika. Dr. Kovuru Sai Tejasvi Reddy. Dr. Lucky Reddy Prajwala. She is also a gold medal recipient in ENT. Dr. Lakshmi Kumari is absent from today. I call upon Dr. Maddela Nihita. Dr. Mahvesh Mohammadi. Dr. Makineni Nikhil Chowdhury. Dr. Manchal Jain. Dr. Mandapalli Ramya. Dr. Manoj Kumar Gupta. Dr. Medaka Avinash. Dr. Muhammad Asad Moinuddin. Dr. Mummadi Karthik Reddy. Dr. Muskan Vijay Vargiya. Dr. N.R. Kiriti. Dr. Nagotu Vasavi. Dr. Nipun Mahajan.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dean, ma'am. We now request Dr. S. Sri Krishna, Professor and Head, Department of Pediatrics, to kindly announce the name of the next set of graduates. May we please request our principal, Dr. G. Surinder Reddy, to give away the degrees to the graduates.
I congratulate all the students. You become the doctors for getting this memorable day. Dr. O. Revati. Dr. Perika Manisha. Dr. Ponnada Praveen Kumar. Dr. Pujita Potnuru. Dr. Pujita Yanala. Okay. Dr. Potta Rajeshwari. Dr. Priyanka Jena. Dr. Prithvi Agnesh Galla. Dr. Ranjit Kumawat. Dr. Rathod Krishnaveni. Dr. S. Pujita Reddy. Dr. Sahyog Sanghvi. Dr. Sairam Bharadwaj Chintalapati. Dr. Samira Chegu. Dr. Sheikh Reshma. Dr. Simran Rajdan, absent. Dr. Sirisha Jonnada. Dr. Snigdha Kavali. Dr. Soni Kumari Mishra. Dr. Tambuluru Sri Kavya. Dr. Tanguturi Venkata Satyasai Vishwanath Gupta. I congratulate everyone again.
Thank you, sirs. We now invite Dr. S. Manik Das, Professor and Head Department of Microbiology, to read out the last set of graduates' name. We may please request our Medical Superintendent, Dr. Satyanarayana Reddy, to hand over the degrees to the graduates.
I call upon Dr. Tatikonda Jeevan Manicharan. Dr. Tenneti Venkata Praneeth. Dr. Talipalli Manaswini. Dr. Tati Venkata Akil. Dr. T. Ritika Yashaswini. Dr. Uppala Manasa. Dr. Usma Butul absent. Dr. Vakya Reddy. Dr. Vemuri Soundarya. She got gold medal in physiology, pharmacology, SPM pediatrics. Aggregate silver medal in second MBBS. Aggregate gold medal in final MBBS part 1. And aggregate silver medal in final MBBS part 2. A big applause for her. Last, Dr. Vinay Mittal.
Thank you all. Congratulations to the graduates and their proud.
The culmination of the decennial celebrations at Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Hyderabad. I would first like to thank our guest of honor, Dr. Ravi Raju, Pro-Chancellor, the Apollo University, and former Vice Chancellor. Thank you, sir, for enthusiastically and patiently distributing the medals and certificates to our graduates. My sincere thanks to our Chairman, Apollo Hospitals Group, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, whose inspirational speech is a great motivation for us faculty and...
We request you to kindly sit. We have a retreat march.
I wish to thank our beloved Madam, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, Joint Managing Director, Apollo Hospitals, who has always been encouraging us to dream big, innovate and improvise. We thank Madam for her valuable presence this evening. I thank Dr. Alfred J. Augustine, Dean, Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Chittoor, and Mr. Shivaramakrishnan, Chief Executive Officer, Apollo Knowledge, for gracing this special occasion with their esteemed presence. We, the faculty at Apollo, are truly fortunate to have Dr. A. Rekha. Madam believes in action more than words, and we sincerely thank her for literally being the steering wheel for today's ceremony. Our dear earned in respect and lots of affection among students and faculty. We thank you, Principal, for effortlessly coordinating the cultural, literary, sports events, convocation ceremonies, and the alumni meet. My wholehearted gratitude to our own Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Aparna Reddy, who is definitely the soft-hearted yet iron lady for the success of this ceremony. Thank you, Madam, for monitoring every detail from the invitation to the certificates and constantly encouraging us. Today's convocation ceremony has been planned with the tireless energy, hard work and dedication of our faculty, who in different teams enthusiastically participate in various meetings to ensure success. Truly appreciate your efforts. My respect and gratitude to all the heads of departments and faculty whose presence for this function is a sure encouragement to the graduating students. I extend my thanks to Dr. L. Professor and HOD of Surgery for devotedly delivering the Hippocratic
because it is this moment when you graduate that we cherish.
Parents, please be seated.
To the proud parents, what a beautiful and satisfying feeling in your hearts to witness your child graduate from AMSR. We thank you wholeheartedly for bestowing trust in us faculty and the management when you handed over 18-year-olds who are now medical graduates. To the few grandparents that I see, thank you for your wishes and blessings. My thanks to student volunteers who have enthusiastically worked hard for the success of the function. The smooth conduct of this evening's program was possible due to the earnest hard work put by all members of the HR team, administrations, operations, and housekeeping team of Apollo Medical College. Thank you for your cooperation. My thanks to the audio and video support team and Hyderabad Film Talents Film Band for the lively atmosphere during the function. I thank the JRC Convention Center, including the catering section, for their hospitality. To the media, I thank you for attending the event and appreciate your presence. I conclude with the John F. Kennedy quote. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Thank you.
Congratulations to our graduates of the batch 2016. We're proud of you. You worked hard, you succeeded, and now you should celebrate. This day signifies a new beginning for each and every one of you. We request the students who are already assembled for the retreat march. The faculty are requested to join the march after the students. Parents are requested to rise for the recess of the academic procession. You are requested not to crowd the aisle. Parents, I repeat, please do not crowd the aisle. We are concluding the ceremony with the photography session. We request the esteemed dignitaries and the 2016 batch to gather near the photo booth after the procession completes. The closing hour has arrived. Enjoy your day of celebration. Thank you and good luck. We request the dignitaries and the head of the departments to kindly align from the dais and proceed to mark the ending of the march. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2016 batch of Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences. We request all students, faculties and parents to join us for dinner. Will be followed after the photography session. Kindly bear with us.
సార్ కొంచెం జరగండి సార్ పంపిస్తాం మీకు ఫోటోస్ పంపిస్తాం వాట్సాప్ సార్ కొంచెం బ్యాక్ జరగరా
All your volunteers here, please. Please move back.
Please, someone requesting to move back.
Sir, please, sir, can you back in, sir, please?
We have the photographer.
Sir, sir,
Please
please.
requesting to move back.
Sir, please, sir, please. Madam, please, and please.
भैया
Sir, please, sir, sir, please. We'll give you a chance. Just wait. For all the 10 feet back.
అందుకే నేను పుష్ చేస్తాను क्रिकेट फ्री रखो हम फिर के बात करते थोड़ा फिर के बात कर दिए
छोटू बैक 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 छोटू सर सर
ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు చూపిస్తావాలి
Please move back.
టూ స్టెప్ టూ
అమ్మాయి కిందికి అనాలి
आप इधर
Share the photograph. Okay, okay. Please share the photograph. Now the previous meeting.
Okay, into back
Back వచ్చేనా? Back.
Sir, please move back. The photographer cannot take the good photo. Thank you. Please move back. Pitch out.
Sir, back room, sir, please, sir.
Please come back, sir. All your children will come.
Sir. Hello, ma'am. Sir, back. Yes, sir.
కొంచెం వెనక్కి రండి. బ్యాక్ బ్యాక్
సార్ సైడ్ సైడ్
One step back, just a step.
చేది ఇలా చేది
స్వాగతం తెలుసుకుని చక్కటి సంగీతం ప్రారంభిస్తూ తెలుగు చక్కటి తెలుగు హిందీ సినీ గీతాలు కనబోతున్నారు. మరి దయచేసి కూడా చక్కగా చైర్లో కూర్చొని కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహిస్తున్నాం. कहीं से आवाज आ रही है? आइए शुरू करते हैं. हर अच्छा कार्य शुरू करने से पहले ऊपर वाले याद करते हुए एक श्लोक लीजिए. कार्यक्रम शुरू करते हैं. ఈ కార్యక్రమం ప్రారంభించిన ముందుగా మరి కనుక శ్రోత కార్యక్రమం ప్రారంభిస్తూ మరుసటి మీ అందరికీ ఈ సందర్భాన్ని స్వాగతం చేసుకుంటూ ఫిలిం టాలెంట్ ఆర్కెస్ట్రా ప్రఖ్యాతి గిటారిస్ట్ ఈవెంట్స్ ఆర్గనైజర్ గాయక కళాబృందం सभी से निवेदन है आप बैठ जाए अपने अपने स्थान पर. अंदर కూర్చోవాలని నేను ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాను. तो చక్కటి హిందీ తెలుగు సినీ గీత కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. ఫిలిం టాలెంట్ ఆర్కెస్ట్రా ప్రత్యేకమైన కళాబృందం शुक्ला शशिधरं चक्रवर्ती प्रसन्नं ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश की जाए किशोर लगाए गए थे। ఓకే అలుమ్ని 2012 కూడా వారు కూడా ఈ సందర్భాన్ని స్వాగతిస్తూ आए हुए किशोर का गायक थे विशाल मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए। शुरू करते हैं बारी बारी कुछ तेलुगु कुछ हिंदी के पेश करते हुए। Yeah. और एक अजीब रास्ता है सुनने वाले जैसे सभी अतिथियों का ग्रेजुएशन सेरेमनी MBBS क्लास 2016 में सभी का स्वागत करते हैं। दिल अपना खरीद कर सर्टिफिकेट अजीब रास्ता है। हम चाहते हैं सभी स्टूडेंट आप खड़े हैं, सब अंदर आ जाए, बैठ कर आज के कार्यक्रम में मजा लें। फिल्म कैटेगरी बैक रिसर्च अफसर है अजीब दास्तान है ये। आइए और एक बार आप सभी का स्वागत करते हुए एक खास मंचने की रस्म है। Thank you.